Essential oils are safer, cheaper, and more effective. According to an article written by Dr. Mercola at Health Impact News, medical care is the #1 cause of death in the United States. Take control of your health. There's definitely a place for medical care. I just think that each of us needs to take control of our health care on a daily basis and have the ability to prevent and treat at home through informed self-care. Essential oils are safer. Prescription medicines, on average, have 70 side effects, some drugs having up to 525 reactions, according to US Day and News Report. Essential oils have few, if any, negative side effects. While my mother-in-law was using lemongrass essential oils on her hands for arthritis pain, she discovered that all of her age spots disappeared. How's that for a side effect? She also had another wonderful side effect. She was using a essential oil blend that I made up for her to support her diabetes, and a large painful wart on the bottom of her foot has almost completely disappeared, and her blood glucose levels have dropped dramatically. Skeptical? I was introduced to essential oils in 2013 when many ward members started using them, and personally, I thought they were all nuts. Until one day I had a pounding headache. I happened to mention it to somebody, and they sat me down, and they put lavender and peppermint essential oil all along my hairline. And within 5 minutes, my headache was cut in half. Then I started researching and learning more about essential oils, and then I had my second oil experience. This experience will demonstrate how essential oils are both cheaper and more effective. So my son had an infection on his arm, and it was really gross. So I took him to the doctor, and the doctor gave him a topical and an internal antibiotic. 4 days later, my son was still in pain, and now it was even worse. All of his glands under his arms and his neck had gotten really swollen. So I took him back to the doctor and took the first antibiotic and gave him a second antibiotic. After more than 2 weeks on antibiotics, his arm was still infected, inflamed, painful, and gross. So I called my friend who had been talking to me about essential oils, and she brought me over a sample of On Guard, the protective blend of essential oil. I applied it twice that day, and the next morning, the infection was completely gone. No more redness, swelling, or pain. I couldn't believe it. I applied it for 2 more days, and the location was completely healed. Now, let's compare. Conventional medicine, I paid $45 in copays, plus the gas for 2 trips, plus 3 hours of time, plus exposure to who knows what in the doctor's office. Compared to informed self-care using essential oils, it cost me approximately $1.08, which is less expensive, which is more effective. Are you still skeptical? I was. My friend told me to pray about it. I was like, really? You want me to pray about essential oils? And she's like, yeah, pray about it. So the morning I prayed, I opened my scriptures and I read Alma 46:40. The last part of the scripture reads, because of the excellent qualities of the many plants and roots which God had prepared to remove the cause of diseases to which men were subject by the nature of the climate. This scripture gave me a push to learn more by attending classes and reading. I am now a wellness advocate and teach classes about essential oils. Essential oils have literally changed my life. I had been struggling for at least 5 years with extreme fatigue and unreasonable anger. I felt like there was a war going on inside me. I had gone to the doctors many times, and they had done many different tests, and they said they couldn't find out anything wrong with me. They wanted to treat the symptoms and by giving me Prozac, and I didn't want to be on Prozac. So I just waited, and when I learned about essential oils, I started doing some research using this book here, this book, Modern Essentials, and I started using an essential oil blend for hormone balancing. And after about a month of using this, my 16-year-old son said, "Hey, Mom, you're not so bad to live with. That stuff must be working." So for since 2013, I've had no more war inside of me. I feel like a completely different person. I cannot put a dollar amount on how much better I feel. To me, essential oils are priceless. The body heals itself. Oils give the body what it needs to heal. Essential oils are natural, so the body knows how to use them efficiently. You can use essential oils aromatically, topically, and internally. And essential oils empower you against viruses. Have you ever gone to the doctor feeling really lousy for them to tell you, "Oh, you have a virus, you're just going to have to wait it out"? Well, essential oils are effective against both bacteria and viruses. The essential oil molecules are so small, they can pass right through the cell membrane and kill the viruses. This is another example of how essential oils are more effective. Essential oils are powerful. 1 drop of peppermint essential oil equals 25 cups of peppermint tea. And every oil has multiple uses. Peppermint has more than 25 applications. Can you say that about anything in your medicine cabinet? Essential oils can be used for emotional support. Lavender is used for its calming properties. A couple more examples. In these books, you can find what oils to use for your health and emotional needs. And my friend was disabled from using from fibromyalgia, lupus, and IBS, and the side effects from all of her prescription medicines. And she felt awful. So she wanted to feel better. So she started using essential oils, and she reduced her prescription drugs, and she is now feeling great, and she's able to go back to work. Another friend's son's ADHD was out of control. The school had told her that she was going to have to find a new school, that they couldn't do anything, they couldn't handle him any longer. At her wit's end, she decided to try essential oils. And with the help of essential oils, her son is completely off medications and is now an honor roll student. I have explained how essential oils are safer, cheaper, and more effective form of healthcare. If you have any questions, please post them on the discussion board. Thank you.